Hey guys, Nathan here from Running Warehouse Australia. Today I have with me Justin and we got to check out the brand new Hoka Clifton 10. Daily cushioned neutral trainer from Hoka, super popular. We've been running in it for a little while. Here are our thoughts. But first, Justin, what are those specs?
Thanks, Nathan. We start with a men's size 9 coming in around 260 grams and a women's size 8 coming in around 220 grams. The heel is 43 mils in the forefoot with an 8 mil drop of 35 mils.
All right, let's get into the shoe. First off, the midsole. As Justin said, it's got a bit more cushion in the heel. It's now 43 mils in the heel for an 8 mil heel to toe drop. I didn't really find any change from the 9 to the 10 in underfoot feeling. I put about 50 or 60 kilometers on mine. They kind of felt fairly similar to the 9, but I think maybe as you wear into them, you get up to that 200, 300, 400 Ks, you're probably going to enjoy that little bit more cushioning under the heel. What I did find is it took me probably 2 or 3 runs to kind of break in the midsole a little bit. It was a little uncomfortable at first in the midsole, but once I got through that break-in process, it was really nice underfoot. It's not super, super soft like maybe a Bondi or something like that, but it's still cushioned enough that I'm going to be able to use it for everyday runs, long runs as well. It's a little bit more responsive than something like a Bondi, which I did enjoy a bit. Didn't pick up my pace a huge amount in them, but if I wanted to, you know, speed up my daily runs a little bit, I knew I could get down to those kind of 4s, 420 per K quite comfortably. How'd you find the midsole?
Yeah, Nathan, I really enjoyed the midsole of this. I thought it was a little softer, a little more plush than the Clifton 9, a little smoother. I thought it was great for those easy runs. You know, picking up and doing some strides at the end of the run was great for that as well. If you're taking it a bit longer, it has a bit of extra cushion than the Clifton 9 did. And as you said, it was a little more responsive than, say, a Bondi. So I thought it was a really good versatile option to do some strides in at the end of your easy runs, or if your long runs are picking up the pace at the end, great for that as well.
All right, from the midsole, let's go up to the upper. Jacquard mesh upper on this. I didn't have any issues with the upper, and I say it repeatedly, if I don't have any issues on a run, that's a good thing for an upper. It gave me a nice midfoot lockdown. I had enough room in the toe box. I do have a narrow foot, so I had enough room in the toe box. I really like the heel counter though. I've had a little bit of Achilles issues of late, and just with the plushness in that heel counter, kind of moving away from your Achilles, I was able to get through runs even with that Achilles tenderness I had. The tongue I found offered enough cushioning as well, enough plushness on the top of my foot. I was a little worried actually about the upper being a little bit thick and it being quite warm here at the moment in Perth, but I wore it on a lot of hot runs and I didn't seem to have any issues. So I guess that worry of the thickness, you know, I didn't need to at all. How'd you find the upper?
Well, Nathan, I have to agree with you on all accounts there. I thought the heel counter was a great update. The tongue, plush, upper, overall, maybe a little hot, but overall it's really good. You can kind of use it in all climates and I thought it performed really well. No complaints here.
Moving on down to the outsole, as you can see, I've worn these a fair bit. No real wear on the blown rubber on the outsole. It's pretty similar to the 9. I think you're gonna find that you're gonna get similar wear from the 9 to the 10 if you've worn the 9, but you should be fine with these. These are made for daily runs. They're gonna be quite durable.
Yeah, Nathan, I agree. I think they've put a little more rubber in here. You might get a little more durability, but more or less it's around the same as the Clifton 9, which is actually a great thing because Clifton 9 had plenty of rubber there.
All in all, and we've compared it to the Clifton 9 a lot because there haven't been huge changes. The real big change was them adding that extra cushioning under the heel, which I did like, and I think, Justin, you liked it as well.
Yeah, absolutely, a little softer.
But it's fairly similar to the 9. So if you like the 9, I think you're gonna really like the 10. And I think that extra cushioning underfoot, you're gonna really enjoy as you get in the shoe and start to wear it more and more.
Yeah, Nathan, I agree. I think it's a lot of small incremental changes, but I think they're all good changes. Everyone's gonna be happy about them. And if you're a Clifton 9 lover, you're only gonna love the Clifton 10 even more.
I would like to see them do something with the foam for the next model though. I think they need to make an update to the next model, do something, you know, a little bit more.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll have to wait and see.
We will. So that's been our review of the new Hoka Clifton 10. You can find it at Running Warehouse Australia, runningwarehouse.com.au.